Did you know that small changes can lead to big financial results? It may seem simple, but the truth is that what you do in your daily life is directly linked to your financial future. And what if I told you that the reason you haven't achieved the wealth you desire yet might be hidden in your daily choices? Today, I'm going to share with you the 7 main financial mistakes that are preventing you from thriving. I will show you how to fix these flaws and start building a solid foundation for your financial freedom, all with practical and simple actions you can apply right now. I spent years helping people reorganize their finances and make the right decisions to multiply their wealth. And over this time, I learned that the most impactful changes come when we begin to take full control of our financial lives. Have you ever felt like you're working hard every day, but still, at the end of the month, the money never seems to be enough? Or maybe you feel like, no matter how hard you try to save, the bills keep coming, and your bank balance isn't growing as it should. The truth is, many people face these same challenges, and they all have one thing in common: the lack of financial control. Often, the problem isn't how much we earn, but what we do with what we earn. Have you ever stopped to think that small mistakes can, over time, become big obstacles to financial success? It's choices like spending more than we earn, not investing wisely, and not having a clear plan for the future. All of this might be preventing you from achieving what you truly desire in your financial life. But the good news is that these mistakes can be corrected. And by doing so, you will begin to see a major transformation in the way you handle your money and, consequently, in your ability to accumulate wealth. In this video, we're going to explore the 7 most common mistakes that might be preventing you from achieving financial freedom. And the best part, I'll show you practical and easy solutions that you can start applying right now to change your financial reality. We'll talk about the importance of living within your means, how to avoid the trap of relying on a single source of income, the negative impact of not investing your money wisely, and the urgent need to have a clear financial plan. Plus, we'll discuss the power of patience and long-term thinking, how debts can ruin your plans, and why it's essential to learn about money and investments. Believe me, by correcting these mistakes, you will begin to take the first steps toward building a solid foundation that will lead you to financial independence. The first mistake many people make is living beyond their means. Spending more than you earn is one of the biggest barriers to building wealth. It seems tempting, especially when there's easy credit available, but this creates a debt cycle that prevents any progress in accumulating wealth. For example, have you noticed how unnecessary expenses can add up quickly? A daily coffee at the cafe, clothes, or electronics that you don't really need, and meals out can become a significant part of your budget. If you don't control these impulses, you might end up living a lifestyle that's beyond your financial reality, making the future seem even more distant. The immediate action you can take now is to review your budget. See where your money is going and cut anything that's not essential. Simply starting to control your spending and living within your means could be the first step in transforming your financial life. The benefit? You will be creating a lifestyle that allows you to save and invest consistently. And by doing this, you'll be paving the way for your wealth growth. The first mistake many people make is living beyond their means. Spending more than you earn is one of the biggest barriers to building wealth. It seems tempting, especially when there's easy credit available, but this creates a debt cycle that prevents any progress in accumulating wealth. For example, have you noticed how unnecessary expenses can add up quickly? A daily coffee at the cafe, clothes, or electronics that you don't really need, and meals out can become a significant part of your budget. If you don't control these impulses, you might end up living a lifestyle that's beyond your financial reality, making the future seem even more distant. Another very common mistake is relying solely on one source of income. Relying only on your job to ensure your financial stability can be risky, because you're putting your entire financial future in the hands of someone else or an institution. Imagine this: if you lost your job today, how would you support yourself? The lack of an alternative source of income can put you in a very difficult situation. Often, people believe that a single salary is enough to cover all their needs, but this limits opportunities for financial growth. For example, you might start thinking of ways to generate extra income. Whether through a freelance job, a small online business, or even investments, having multiple sources of income not only provides more security but also expands your financial possibilities. Diversification is the key to increasing your stability and ensuring that you have more options if something goes wrong. Leaving money idle or poorly allocated is another big mistake that may be preventing you from creating wealth. Many people tend to keep their money in savings accounts or under the mattress, thinking this is safe, but in reality, it's losing value due to inflation. For example, if you leave 10,000 Brazilian reals in a savings account with a return far below inflation, the amount you have now won't be the same in the future. This means that you are losing purchasing power instead of seeing your money grow. Investing your money wisely is essential for building wealth. It's not just about leaving the money idle, but about making it work for you. This can include investments in stocks, investment funds, real estate, or even financial education to learn more about the markets. The sooner you start investing strategically, the quicker you'll be able to reap the benefits. One of the biggest mistakes people make is not having a clear financial plan. Without a structured plan, it's almost impossible to achieve your long-term financial goals. It's like trying to travel to a destination without knowing exactly where you're going or which path to take. Without a plan, you end up spending without knowing where the money is going, which makes it harder to save, invest, and achieve your goals. Many people settle for living day by day without effective control and end up surprised at the end of the month with accumulated bills and no significant progress in building wealth. For example, people without a financial plan often find themselves in situations where they don't know how much they need to save to achieve goals like buying a property, traveling, or securing retirement. By establishing a clear plan with short, medium, and long-term goals, you'll have a clearer vision of how to manage your resources and direct them to what really matters. The pursuit of instant gratification is one of the biggest enemies of wealth creation. Many people act with a short-term mindset, wanting quick results without understanding the power of time in the wealth-building process. Have you ever found yourself buying something you didn't really need, just because you felt like it at that moment? Or perhaps you hesitated to invest because you wanted to use the money immediately for something else. This is a sign that we're more focused on the present than on the future. The truth is that accumulating wealth takes patience. The process of investing and waiting for your money to grow can be slow, but it's precisely this consistency and patience that lead to building a strong wealth over time. The secret lies in letting the money grow, taking advantage of the power of compound interest, and being patient enough to wait for the results. Remember, those who seek quick results often end up with nothing in the long run. Out-of-control debts are one of the biggest obstacles for those who want to achieve financial freedom. When you let debts take over your life, you lose control of your future. The problem isn't just the amount of the debt, but the interest that can quickly accumulate and make the situation even harder. Many times, people get stuck in a cycle of debt because they buy items on credit, divide purchases into installments, or use credit recklessly. These high interest rates, especially from credit cards and personal loans, can consume a large portion of your monthly income, making it difficult to save or invest. It's important to take control of your financial life and start reducing debt as soon as possible. A good first step is to start paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first, like credit card debt. By eliminating these debts, you'll free up more resources to direct toward your financial future. Don't let debts control your life. You have the power to change this reality. A fatal mistake for those who want to achieve financial freedom is not investing time in learning about money and investments. The simple fact of not understanding how money works and how investments can work in your favor can be one of the biggest barriers to financial success. Many people believe that in order to invest, you need a large sum of money or be a finance expert. But the truth is, the earlier you start learning about the financial market and how it works, the more prepared you'll be to make smart decisions about your money. There are various ways to learn, from online courses to books and podcasts that approach the topic in a simple and accessible way. Moreover, investing doesn't just mean buying stocks or funds, but learning how to diversify your investments, understanding the risks involved, and knowing how to choose the best option based on your financial goals. Financial education is a powerful tool for achieving financial freedom, and without it, you'll be walking blindly. Now that you know the 7 biggest mistakes that may be preventing you from achieving wealth, it's time to reflect on what you'll do starting today. The truth is, the changes you make today have a direct impact on your financial future. Every day you wait is a day you could have used to make your money grow and improve your financial life. But remember, the journey to financial freedom doesn't happen overnight. It's not about how much you earn, but about how you manage what you have. Building wealth requires discipline, patience, and commitment to continuous learning. You have the power to transform your financial reality. The first step is to start now. If these tips have been helpful to you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new content about how to achieve your financial freedom. And tell me in the comments, which of these 7 mistakes will you start correcting first? Share your doubts and experiences, and let's continue this journey together. The journey to financial freedom begins with the first step. And from today, you already know how to start. Don't underestimate the power of small changes, because they have the potential to transform your life. Remember, wealth creation is not a race, but a continuous journey of learning and action. With discipline and patience, you can achieve everything you desire. Let's go together in search of your financial freedom.